ATA gang, we in here. Clutch gang, we in here, man. Welcome back to the All the Above podcast. This your boy, Farrell Michael, man, and we chiming in. We chiming in. What was that? We chiming in. Say it again. Say it again, one more time. We chiming in. On a little story time, man. I was with me, my girl, and her mother. We were going to the mall to get a phone case because my birthday will be here in a couple days, Wednesday, July 16th. I didn't really have much plans, but my girl, she's a Taurus. She's a very exciting person, so she just does shit and just makes plans. So I just pretty much just go with the flow. So she bought me a LG Stylo 6, which is what I'm recording off of now. I love it. I love the phone. I had to switch up a couple of the features. It was too much like the iPhone 11 and shit like that. I didn't like that. I switched up a lot of the features to give it that old school Android, feel that I'm used to, because I'm not trying to go forward with technology. But I can see myself having this phone for a very long time until they come out with the next stylo or whatever. I'm a big fan of Samsung and LG. So she had bought me this Stylo 6 and they did not have cases for it. So I just want to do a little quick shout out to Queen Kendra. And, just thank you for being there and, just knowing how to treat me, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So, But, anywho, story time. And she thought this was funny when it was over with, but she didn't think it was funny at first because she knew I was mad as hell. We were doing some shopping or whatever, and it was this dude, this bum up there, and he was just like, he was European, and he was asking for change. He had his cup out. So, people are walking by, and I'm lagging behind a little bit, trying to check my drip. I had on the, matter of fact, I'll show you what I had on right now. Yeah, it is serious. This part of the story time, you know what I'm saying? I got a little time to burn, whatever, what have you. You know what I'm saying? Look what we got here. Added the Kimbe on. It's serious, man. I'm from Orlando, man. We really do this. Remember now, if it don't got that, the Mitchell and Ness, if it don't got that Mitchell and Ness tag on it, it ain't nothing. But I had the Kimbe Mutombo, the Kimbe Mutombo, Wakanda. The Black Panther is here. The Black Panther is here. He's here. And now I got to go all up in the closet, excuse the rooming area. My mother, and this is a part of story time. I'm really just trying to capture the feeling of the story. You know what I'm saying? Really trying to capture the feelings of the story time. So let's see here. I had on the hat. Had the the Mitchell and Ness Atlanta Hawks hat. It was real serious, man. I don't want you to get it twisted like it wasn't, because it was. It was, cuz. I'll show you my little drip I had yesterday. They call me Drip Daddy. Drip Daddy, drip. And I had on the bloodletting. The bloodletting will not stop. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? The bloodletting will not stop. And I had on some smooth all black joggers. You know what I'm saying? The joggers. You feel me? The bloodletting will not stop. But so I'm lagging behind or whatever, what have you. And hold on, let me put this back up here. Nice and neat, because I'm a neat freak when it comes to my clothes and my little area or whatever. I'm a little neat freak. I like it. I like everything godly and orderly. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, y'all. made more work for myself, but you know, it's all good. I got a little time to burn here on little things or what have you. I'll come back to that. But so, you know, I'm checking my drip, you know. Smelling good, and you know, my girl, she rubbing on my chest and shit and all that. You know, I like that. Daddy likes that. You know what I'm saying? So, we going in the mall, and they walking up front, I'm lagging behind. And what he decides to do, he decides to say, he looks at me. He just was staring at me at first. And I see him staring at me, but you know, I don't say nothing. You know, I didn't say anything. So I'm just walking by. I'm like, man, this guy, you know, whatever. You know, he just a bum begging for change. No harm, no foul. So I'm walking up, and he says, can you give me sometimes? Can you give me sometimes? And he says it a couple more times. Can you give me sometimes? Can you give me sometimes? And I'm like, man, what's up with this dude, man? So the motherfucker was like, last chance, nigga.
What did you say, nigga?
I'm like, oh, shit. But it didn't hit me like that at first. He was like, last chance, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I was like, whoa. You know, like, it didn't hit me at first because he said it under his breath, and he said it casually. He was casually calling me a nigga.
You ever seen these nigga fraternities and sororities? You ever seen these things? Silliest shit I ever seen in my life.
Like, I've been called nigga in an angered fashion before. I've been called that before, but never casually called a nigga before. That was the new one. So I'm like, and I stopped. And I felt like from my head to my toe, it was like a flow of anger. Now, this wasn't no Terry Crews shit. You grab my dick and, I don't do nothing about it. Terry Crews making his people look real bad, look real soft. See, they always pick the biggest, strongest niggas and, they pretty much feminize them. And, they put them out there for the world to see, like, oh, this is their people. Some scrawny European walked up to Terry Crews, grabbed his dick, and ain't nothing happened. This is not how this story gonna go. So I backed up, and I damn near got in his face. I wanted to get a little closer, to knock him out or whatever. But it was a bench sitting right there to me. It was in front of me or whatever. It was a bench sitting right there in front of me. And I'm sitting there looking. I'm like, man, I said, what the fuck you call me? What you call me? And he was doing like this, like he was making a face like just making that face like, in my day, you niggas weren't supposed to speak back. You know what I'm saying? Like, or whatever. So he was making a face like. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what you call me? I say, just say it again. I'm asking you. I'm asking you to say it again. Say what you just said again. So he's sitting there doing like, So it was like this imaginary hand, because I wanted to steal on him, but I'm fresh. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm fresh to death right now. You know what I'm saying? He's smelling like piss and beer and shit. He's stanky and dirty from head to toe. So if I gotta put hands on this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? If I gotta put hands on the damn honky, if I gotta put hands on him, I'm gonna be smelling like piss and beer. And I didn't want that. I didn't want that. You hear me? I didn't want that. So, for the record, I do have European friends in my life that I'm close with. A couple of my partners are European, so I'm cool. I got a lot of love for people that got love for me. I'm not a person that is filled with hate, but I come from a certain environment, and you're not gonna disrespect me. I don't give a damn. So what I did was, all right, since I'm fresh to death, and you on your bummy shit or whatever, you know, I'm sorry for your circumstances or whatever. But since I'm fresh to death and you on your bummy shit, I ain't gonna put this monkey paw on your ass. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna knock you out. I ain't gonna put the hands of God on your ass. So, what I did was, it felt like an imaginary fist going to the back of my throat, and I gathered up every piece of phlegm I could find, I could muster in my throat, and I hawked a giant ass loogie. It was like a wave of spit, a wave of saliva, and engulfed his ass. You know what I'm saying? And he got off easy, and so. My girl was standing right behind me. I ain't even at this point in time. I'm so mad.
Mr. Dubois,
fuck your court, nigga.
Oh,
I'm on Super Saiyan mode 3. You know what I'm saying? Trump Super Saiyan mode. I'm Goku. At this point, I don't even know what the hell going on no more. You know what I'm saying? So my girl grabbed me, and I felt something tugging me. And I turned around and I looked. As soon as I seen her face, it made me calm down, because she was like she was upset, like she don't want to see me upset. So she was like, I don't like seeing her upset. So that immediately calmed me down. And I looked at her and I looked back at him, and that was his cue to haul ass, because by the time I turned my head back, I was like on some RoboCop shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, by the time I turned my head back, man, he was out of there. He was out of there. He was speed walking, leaving, pissing on himself, spilling beer every damn where, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was extremely heated, man. I was heated. But I didn't let it ruin my day, because I'm from Florida, and, the police force down there is extremely racist. It's like they're
Off and deliberate on.
Get out there! That nigga is get out there!
They were not racist, I'm sorry, that was the wrong term I used. Extremely prejudiced. Racism doesn't mean you hate other people. Racism means you have love for your own race, and you pretty much just care about your own race. Prejudice, which is no harm, no foul in that, because I'm in love with who I am and my people as well. Like, I don't seek out acceptance from other nationalities unless you want to be cool with me, you know what I'm saying? But I'm proud of being Moroccan. I'm proud of, being Moorish. I'm very proud of that. I'm proud of being from Morocco, this great land of Morocco that we live on. I'm very proud of that. But, I'm going to say that, I said all that to say this, man. It's 2020, and it's a lot of these old school, whether northern or southern, because northern hate comes from the north and the south.
something really good you'd like to share with the court, Mr. Dubois?
Fuck your court, nigga.
Old school northern and southern Europeans, man, they still got a lot of hate in them, and that's cool. But just know, it's real men out there like myself. We gonna handle business every time when it comes to that. And if he was clean, he would have got a clean ass whooping that day. But since he was dirty, I just spat on him. But that was a little story time. I'm gonna drop another video. I got another video coming up, man. I love y'all, man. I don't know what the hell. I just figured I'd, make some humor out of
Boys, help me!
this situation, and I hope that's what it was. That's what the video was intended for. It was intended to be humorous. It was intended for you to laugh. Nigga, cracker.
I command our black nigga soul back to the depths of hell.
Is that all you got, nigga?
Whatever. You know what I'm saying? All nationalities, we've all experienced some form of prejudice and racism. So, I said that to say all that, man, and I love y'all. I love everybody for the most part. See, ignorant people can't make me upset, but what made me upset was, you think you gonna disrespect me and me just walk off and not do nothing? Oh, man. That's gonna go real bad for you. So, if you was gonna call me a nigga, you should have did it under your breath where I couldn't hear you. That would have been fine with me. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't trying to change the world, you know, or whatever. So, ATA gang, we here, man. Clutch gang, we in here. Subscribe before I knock your ass out, man. I love y'all, man. Pharaoh Micah, I'm dropping no video. Yeah, no video. ATA gang, we here. Clutch gang, we here, man. I'm out. Yeet it out. Yeah.
See, I don't know what y'all been told, but I gotta keep me a big bank.